Hello and welcome to another episode of The Losers Win Again. I am your host, Jacob Brown, and we got breaking news here in the NFL. The Raiders are trading for Dvante Adams. So let's go ahead and break down this trade, but before we do, I would like you to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you like the content that we put out here weekly. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the trade of the day. So a little while ago, Adam Schefter broke the news that Packers are trading Pro Bowl wide receiver Dvante Adams to the Las Vegas Raiders for 2 prime 2022 picks, these sources tell ESPN. So apparently Adams did not want to be franchise tagged. He wanted an extension. And to sum it up short, they overpaid Aaronrodgers, and they couldn't afford to sign Adams with Rodgers' big contract. And now we're in this situation where he doesn't want to be in Green Bay anymore. So they traded him where he wanted to go in Las Vegas, pair him back up with Derrick Carr. This is something that I talked about a few weeks ago when I had destinations that Dvante Adams would go to, and I also made a video about a move the Raiders must make this offseason. And subsequently they were both about Dvante Adams. I'll be posting those down in the description below if you want to watch them. But yeah, it's just crazy to think this trade actually happened. I really didn't think it was going to happen after Rodgers got extended, but word came out Adams didn't want to sign that franchise tag, so now we're sitting here. But let's go ahead and break down exactly what the Raiders are getting in a receiver of Dvante Adams' caliber for fantasy purposes. So Dvante Adams is officially a Raider now, and let's see what type of fantasy player they're getting from the Green Bay Packers. His career stats are 16.6 fantasy points per game, PPR leagues only, which is awesome. But really and truly, look at the last 2 years. 25.6 fantasy points per game in 2020. He had 115 receptions on 148 targets. He had 1,374 receiving yards and 18 touchdowns. And then to follow that up in 2021, 123 receptions on 169 targets, 1,553 receiving yards, 11 touchdowns, averaging 21.5 fantasy points per PPR. Look, this is a number 1 rated wide receiver. I mean, you could toss up Cooper Kupp right now with Dvante Adams, but overall, I think Dvante Adams is the best wide receiver in the league, and that's what the Raiders are getting this offseason. And to top it all off, I mean, he was the wide receiver 2 in all fantasy football last year. He was 5th in the league in touchdowns with 11 touchdowns. He was 3rd in the league with 1,553 receiving yards. He had a contested catch rate of 21.4, and he was 58th in the league with 6 drop passes. So, look, Dvante Adams is a man amongst boys when it comes to the wide receiver class. It's really just him, Cooper Kupp, and Tyreek Hill at the top of that list, and I really think the Raiders made the best move in all of offseason so far. Drop in the comments and tell me what you think the best move this offseason has been as of right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to Raiders fantasy player stocks and see who's going up. Whose player fantasy stocks are going up with this trade going on between the Raiders and the Packers for Dvante Adams? This is the current depth chart as of right now. there still could be some signings that we don't know about yet, but right now, Derek Carr's quarterback, of course, Josh Jacobs, still your running back, Dvante Adams, Hunter Renfrow, Bryan Edwards, the three starting wide receivers, tight end Darren Waller, fullback Jacob Johnson, and we won't mention the linemen. This is mainly about the fantasy stocks going up. But yeah, this trade's going to benefit a lot of Raiders. Start off, Derek Carr is going to benefit tremendously from this. He was the 13th ranked fantasy quarterback in all of football last year, and I could definitely see him being in the top 10 to top 5 if things go the way they're supposed to, especially when you get a guy like Darren Waller coming back completely healthy. He had an up and down season last year, and now that Darren Waller is back, I think this just makes Derek Carr a way better quarterback. If you got Waller and Adams to throw to, I mean, honestly, I think that's better than Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. Josh Jacobs, his stock's going to go up just due to the fact that he's going to have more of an open field to run the ball, especially in play action. They're going to be worried about Waller. They're going to be worried about Adams. And Jacobs is going to just have open field, all that he wants. I can even see his receptions going up a bit this year because he's going to have open middle of the field passes thrown on the third down plays. And I could definitely see Jacobs taking a huge leap in the 2022 season. Hunter Renfrow, he had a breakout year last year. I could see him doing about the same or maybe even a little better now that Dvante Adams is on your team. You get a healthy Waller, you get a healthy Adams. They're going to be covered heavily, which is going to leave someone like Renfrow to go completely free down the field. So yeah, I see big things coming from the Raiders this year. And if you're doing best ball drafts, you want to stack these Raiders players. Before we get out of here, though, this AFC West division is stacked. This is honestly the best division in football right now. The hardest division in football. And this is going to be the most entertaining division in football. But it got me thinking, who is the best trio right now if you had to pick? You got Dvante Adams, Darren Waller, Derek Carr for the Las Vegas Raiders. You got Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes for the Kansas City Chiefs. You got Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Justin Herbert for the Los Angeles Chargers. And then you got Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, and Russell Wilson for the Denver Broncos. Honestly, the Russell Wilson trade is just a huge understatement now. Like, I'm not even thinking about Russell Wilson to the Broncos anymore with this Dvante Adams news. And the news that the Chargers have been making on defense is pretty impressive as well. But yeah, who do you guys think is the best trio in the AFC West right now? If I had to pick, like, right now, I mean, honestly, like, everyone knows that the Chiefs overall are probably going to end up being the best trio out of these four just due to their history. But if I had to pick right now, I think I would go with the Raiders, guys. And it's hard to say, but healthy Darren Waller, a healthy Dvante Adams, Derek Carr in his prime. I think I'm going to take these three guys. It'd be hard not to. But this is a crazy statement. Could the Kansas City Chiefs trio be the third best? Yeah, I think they could be the third best. I mean, I would think I would take the Raiders, the Chargers, then the Chiefs, then the Broncos. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comments section. Who's your favorite trio? Well, there you have it, guys. Dvante Adams is now a Raider. Drop in the comments, do you think the Raiders now become the best team in the AFC West? How do they fare against the rest of the AFC with teams like the Bills, the Bengals, the Ravens? Go ahead and drop in the comments and tell me what you think. And also hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to see more off-season news and fantasy football news from this channel. And don't forget to follow my socials. I have a Patreon, a TikTok, and an Instagram. But yeah, there will be more to come, guys. This has been a crazy off-season so far, and I can't wait to see what's next. We'll see you next time on The Losers Win Again.